Joshua, what do you think where you are? You said there's a lot of Western garbage coming in, and people. How do people feel about that? Is there a lot of opposition? Is there a movement growing? What are attitudes like there about that?
It's well, it's not positive entirely. It depends on which side of the table you sit. For the person who is processing the waste, this is a livelihood, right? So there's waste coming in from Europe, from the US, coming into Ghana. I mean, we host one of the biggest dump sites in the world when it comes to electronic waste. So, and there's a huge community around this, and we're talking about tens to hundreds of thousands of people who are relying on this electronic waste coming into their country, having to process it and making a livelihood out of it. It's bad. It has to change, but there has to be a transition approach which allows them to also have a livelihood while changing the system. And again, this is something that the industry itself has largely ignored. The products which are coming in are from global brands. We're talking about Microsoft, we're talking about Apple, Samsung, Motorola. We have all these LG, all these big brands, and they know their products are there, but they're not taking responsibility for it because there's no proper supply chain analysis of life cycle of products. And when these analyses are done, they are done in a very exclusive environment. So you do it for, say, Europe, and that is it, right? How the product move out of Europe and end up somewhere in Sudan, nobody really cares about that. And this is something that the regulation should not be left to the recipient country, say Ghana, to deal with this alone. It should be done together with the industries, the manufacturers themselves, to see how do we have a transparent supply chain where you put out 10,000 products per day, and you know that you have a capacity of managing those same 10,000 products when they reach end of life. And this is the same thing that applies to plastics. I mean, Coca-Cola is doing great. We're supporting some initiatives here and there, but look at the amount of bottles, the quantity of bottles you put out every day. So if you set up one recycling plant in one big city, you've done nothing. But yet, this sits in sustainability report, they get hailed and everyone clap for them. This is amazing. They put up one recycling plant. But we should look at how much waste you put on the market and how much capacity or investment is going into you taking that product back and repurposing it. And if you can't do that, then don't put it on the market.